What's up, everybody? This Ken over here at Logic to Fight today. Sorry I got my guns out here, but I'm also doing some work on my new gun channel. I have a new gun channel, Gun and Gear. It's gonna be mostly gun and gear reviews. A lot of fun stuff. I don't know how many of you know, but I am a amateur gunsmith or a rifle builder, so I have a lot of information to give people on that channel, so if you want to, you can head right on over to Logical Tactical. I will have the link in the description box, and I am running a promo for me to drum up some subscribers and things like that, because I don't buy subscribers. I'm not fit to do that. I want my channel to grow organically. But at any rate, I have an 80% lower giveaway that we're doing once we get to about 100. Well, once we get to 100 subscribers, we're going to give out one of these, and we will be mailing one ourselves on camera for you to do along with us, and we will also let you know what tools you'll need and everything else. So it's a good little deal. I think it's a good little deal. I like doing 80% lowers, especially polymer, because it's so easy to do. So yeah. That's what we're looking at. So I hope to see you over there on that other channel. But at any rate, yeah, that's why I got all my guns out. But we'll talk more about that at the end of the video. I have something that I want to talk to y'all about, and it's this awesome cartoon that I found. And it's made by Freedomtoons, and also a young man that I follow a whole lot. In fact, a lot of my stuff, as far as my Facebook stuff, has a lot of his stuff in it because I like the way he talks. His name is Eric July. He's a rapper. I think he just got a new album just come out named Backwards or something like that. I haven't had a chance to get it, but I am gonna pick it up, even if I happen to not like it, just as support, because he says a lot of good things, and I really like the way the young man speaks. But at any rate, this cartoon is a really nice cartoon. Really nice. It really lets you know how most of us libertarian and conservative black people feel and how we get treated on a day-to-day basis. Me personally, I happen to work in an atmosphere that embraces how I feel about things. So it's not as bad on a daily basis for me. But the truth is that we all go through this. All of us, black people that are libertarian or conservative, that's anything that's not a liberal, we go through this. So let's take a look at the video, and I'll be back on the other side to discuss it and maybe have some comments or something.
Welcome to the Echo Chamber. I'm your host, Dr. Mack. In today's news, a poll shows Obama's, praise be unto him, approval rating is down 3 points. This poll also clearly displays that racism in America is up 3 points. And if that's not enough to convince you of a white supremacist conspiracy, hear this. Yet another barbaric act of racism occurred recently when a group of white police officers did a literal drive-by in a black neighborhood. Here to talk about it, we have a real black person and a dirty Uncle Tom.
I think police brutality is a serious issue and can certainly be racially motivated. But in the media, you almost all seem to overlook the idea that it could be an issue of government power. And I think you're overplaying race and exaggerating events here. I mean, it wasn't a literal drive-by, and the police officer was actually black.
Yeah, but he was still acting in the name of white supremacy.
Yeah, but the guy he shot was white. Look, you're gonna have all these racist white people trying to justify white cops doing a drive-by on black people by saying things like, oh, it wasn't a drive-by, and oh, the cop was black, and the dude he shot was white. But that doesn't mean this wasn't a white supremacist hate crime. Really? That's something only racist white people would say? Then why would I say it, genius? That's cause you a racist white person.
You honky!
Cracker, I'm not saying race is never a factor here. I'm saying the media overplays race in order to increase division. and to take focus off of government power, because your news outlets are all bought and sold by various corporations which influence legislation and sustain themselves off of the very government power that leads to millions of petty laws that require the use of police force to uphold in the first place. So really, you're just as much a part of the problem as anyone, and scapegoating white people isn't gonna absolve you. Why do you hate black people? The guy he shot was white.
You didn't answer the question, Julius.
Typical racist, dodging questions.
Just because a black guy shoots a white person doesn't mean it wasn't a hate crime against black people.
Literally, it does though. You are so uneducated. Black people are behaving in the interest of white supremacy when they kill people. The skin color of the victim is irrelevant.
That's right. In fact, this disturbing trend of black people shooting white people proves white supremacy and anti-black hate crimes are on the rise.
It's really so hard for me to see these kinds of stats and still feel safe, Mac. What? No, if those stats are true, it proves the opposite. No, because society is driven by racism due to slavery. That was 150 years ago.
150 years ago is only a few generations. That kind of horrific systemic hatred doesn't disappear overnight, which is why you need to vote Democrat.
But the Democratic Party pushed for slavery, lynching, Jim Crow, and some of them even filibustered the Civil Rights Act. What happened to all that institutional racism in the Democratic Party?
It disappeared overnight. What are we on trial here? That was like 150 years ago.
That doesn't even make sense.
Look, it's as simple as this. The power structures are white. Therefore, if you side with the power structures like a dirty Uncle Tom, that makes you a white person. I'm against the power structures, so I'm the blackest person here. Cracker. Ow! Hate crime! Hey, you bunch of deplorables, it's Dr. Mac. I have a PhD in lesbian poetry, and I'm here to debunk your right-wing hate facts. If you want to contribute to my show, please donate on Patreon. Otherwise, I'll have to move to PBS, and then you'll be paying for my show whether you like it or not.
Alright, welcome back, y'all. Yeah, so it ain't really too much I can comment on. I mean, it is what it is. That's really what we go through. I mean, we use common sense and we get stumped on for using common sense or for using logic. But, I mean, I guess you can't really, I guess it's just the way it is at this point in time. I mean, I pray for my people and I pray for all people, to be quite honest. But it's coming to a point to where either people's gonna wake up or all hell go break loose, and that's the truth. That's just the fact of the matter. So, if you like my shirt, you can pick one up. The link will be in the description box. I know this shirt is a little bit big for me. Sometimes I wear bigger clothes, but not very often. But this is just pretty much a shirt that I lounge around in. But I do like it. I do like what it's saying. It's saying pro-life, pro-God, pro-gun. So, yeah, it is what it is. And I hope to see y'all next time. Please like, subscribe, comment. Much love to y'all. And please remember, go like and subscribe to my other channel. And hopefully you can win this. And we can build a gun together. And if you're local, we can go shooting together. Yeah, that's what I wouldn't mind doing. Y'all have a good day. And I'll see y'all on my next video. Bye.